Alright, so hello. It is I, JaangoPops. If you're watching this, you're most likely watching it on YouTube, also known as the worst way possible. And that is quite simply just because it's not going to look good. I can almost certainly guarantee that when the fighting starts, it's not going to look nearly as good. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna lose this on purpose, so I can let the computers fight while I talk. So it's been a little under a year since my last video, and I hate doing this. I hate disappearing with no rhyme or reason, no word that I'm going to be disappearing. But things be happening. And speaking of things happening, the world kind of ended since you and I have last spoken, so hopefully you're doing alright, especially if you live here in America. Oh boy, let's not get into it. You can find opinions on that all over the web. I'm not gonna mention it in any facet other than, wow, a lot of stuff's happened, huh? Anyways, let's skip back to the channel. So basically, here, I'll play it a little bit. Wait. I'll play a little bit. Alright, can I play while talking? Absolutely not. Can I play at all? Absolutely not. You know what? No, I'm still listening on purpose. Because I can't talk and do this at the same time. So basically what happened with me around late time last year, and I'm very sorry that this is literally the worst thing ever to watch because it's just me standing still. I was hoping to get the computers to fight, but I was unable to do that because there's like no way to make the computers fight just normally, but no one cares about that. Alright, where I've been at. So basically, around the time that I disappeared, maybe a little bit before or after, my computer, the one which I use for video recording, streaming, etc., that one just completely died. It was a very bad computer, and it was basically guaranteed to die at some point or another, and it just so happened to be late last year. For basically no reason at all, it just wouldn't turn on, the screen wouldn't work, it would like appear to be charging but wouldn't charge at the same time. There was just a lot of issues with it, right? Because of that, I have not been able to make any videos like at all. And there's a very distinct reason that I have to use that computer, although it's very, very shitty. There's a distinct reason that I'm using that computer and not like any other thing. Like there's a reason that my current computer, which I'm using to stream and upload and do all that stuff, there's a reason that this computer is inferior, and that is two big things. If you're familiar with any of my other videos, you know that I do editing, even though it's pretty crappy editing. In what is it called? Windows Movie Maker, I think. That's what I use just because it's a free platform. I don't got the money to like get no crazy like incredible high quality shit. I had to use Movie Maker. In the same way that on my old channel I had to use like iMovie and shit. I haven't had the availability to get something more usable, readily available, such as that, other than free services. And every other free service that you can find on like the Microsoft Store is a complete scam. Just they all are like, using the free version of this application, you can put in a 10-second clip and edit out one and a half seconds of it. But if you upgrade to the premium, you can use it as like, you know, an actual video editor for only the low price of 15 easy payments of $18.95. Like it's just I don't have the availability to get any of these like paid services. And all of the free ones are complete garbage. Now you'll actually see the PCUs fight. The PCUs? What the fuck? CPUs fight. Nope. You won't. Oh my god. Alright. So, alright. This is not going as planned at all. Sorry about that little interruption. while the thing was there, but yeah, I thought it was gonna do the CPU fights after I intentionally lost, and it doesn't. It just shows me what happens, which I guess makes sense because why would they want to watch? Why would anyone want to watch the CPUs fight? But I kind of did in a sense. Anyways, what was I talking about? I didn't have any video editing service other than Movie Maker. The unfortunate thing is Movie Maker itself got shut down and isn't on like any Windows platform at all. So there was no way for me to make videos in the way that I used to at the very least. Second problem is there's no way for me to stream properly. And the reason that is because it's funny, this computer that I have now is much better than my old one, but it doesn't have the proper USB ports in order for me to stream from the Elgato. So I actually can't use my Elgato in any way, shape, or form at the current point in time. The only way I can stream is streaming directly from the PS4, which kind of sucks because there's actually some stuff that I really wanted to stream from the there's some stuff that I really wanted to stream from my Switch, but I'm unable to do that right now because my computer now, which is much better than my old computer, somehow is inferior when it comes to the USB ports. And when I use a USB hub that has the correct ports, I still don't have it's still not the proper things to use. So basically, to sum all that up, technical difficulties and all, basically I haven't made videos because I don't have my video editing software. I haven't streamed very much, at least in a proper sense, because I don't have the ports that I need to use the Elgato. And that's just a thing of my computer, my old computer that I used for videos and streaming, just completely being dead. So that's unfortunate, and there's nothing I can really do about that other than wait and just build my own computer, which I hope to do probably next year. Definitely not this year, because again, shit going on in the world. Everything in the world, especially on like Amazon, is 10 times what it should be. Like the market price is completely out the window when it goes for most stuff, especially like computer parts, things manufactured in like China or whatever. Just a lot of things are halting production, so it's a lot more scarce. It's harder to get it, so a lot of people are either selling it for a higher price or reselling it for an even higher price so they can make a profit for themselves. You already know all this mumbo jumbo, I'm sure. But yeah, so there's no way I'm making a PC now. But if I were to make one, I have to either make one next year or maybe this year if I have the chance to get my old computer repaired, or at the very least salvage the hard drive from it. Because if I salvage the hard drive, I can get, at the very least, I can get Movie Maker off of it and some of my old videos and stuff like that. As for the USB ports, there's honestly nothing I can do about that until I get a new computer, like build my own, because there's no easy way for me to just swap out the things. I'm sorry that I'm just walking around, but there's literally nothing else for me to do. There's nothing I can do with the USB ports, excuse me. So for streaming, it's basically just going to be from the PS4 until further notice, which brings me perfectly into my next point. I'm probably not going to be making that many YouTube videos. However, I will try to stream often, considering that there's literally nothing else to do, especially for me right now. Summer starting, being out of school, there's not really much to do at all. But I think with some of the things that I have, like I know Spider-Man is something I can definitely do. That I got the DLC for Spider-Man, so we can do streams of that. We can do streams of fighters like this when like I'm actually able to play, and talking isn't my main point, so I have to not play in order to avoid button mashing in the mic. But yeah, streaming is probably going to be the main thing that I'm doing. I will maybe try and do something like this, although as we can very clearly see, wasn't very successful. This is again title of the stream. You're probably not watching it live, but the title of the stream is trying something out. Bear with me. That's because I didn't know how this was going to go, and very clearly it didn't go as planned, but it's not going terribly either. So just I think what we're gonna focus on is just streaming every now and then on Twitch, twitch.tv/Django_Pops. It's in the description probably. Almost definitely. But as for video making, I might try and do this again. Like I might try and take the Twitch VOD and use that as a video recording. I know for a fact that I'm going to do that for the next 2, maybe 3 videos, because there's a 3rd video that I'm thinking of making now. Something that just happened this morning, actually. So we'll try and figure something out. Again, I'd like to make a formal apology for not like doing anything on the channel, especially I don't know how the community works for smaller creators such as myself. I don't know if I can post on the community board, but I honestly didn't think of it. So that's my mistake also, but mainly sorry that just like I completely disappeared without a trace, because my computer, in the same vein, completely stopped working for almost no reason very suddenly, and there was nothing that I could really do using my current computer to make videos or anything of this facet. I just got the idea to use the Twitch VOD as a video like very, very recently. So all this to say, I've been gone because my computer died. We're probably not going to do too many videos like this because I don't think this is a great way of doing them, but it is currently the only way that I can do them. We will probably be streaming on Twitch a bit more often. I'll try to stream on Twitch a bit more often. I know for a fact I have 2 more videos planned, and I might even do a 3rd because, like I said, something came up this morning. So yeah, hopefully you are willing to stick around while I basically wait for an opportunity to be able to make formal videos again. But until then, you can join me over on twitch.tv/Django_Pops. I will be streaming at times. I don't really have a formal schedule yet. I think I'll almost certainly be streaming today, tomorrow, and Friday. Maybe more often than that. And that's also subject to change just because personal stuff going on. It's basically at any moment I could be, for lack of better words, summoned to do something in my personal life. So I'm not going to tie myself to any schedule, but at the same time I will try and stream as often as possible with as much stuff as possible. And hopefully they don't like dip in quality terribly like the Kingdom Hearts stream did, if you saw that one, which you probably didn't because I didn't upload it here. But yeah, alright, so I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna get on to my next video in something else than fighters because I don't want to button mash into oblivion into the mic. But I'd like to say thank you for watching this absolutely terrible video. If you're willing to stick around and hang out for the streams and just, you know, wait for me to somehow get this shit situated, I'd be greatly appreciative. And if not, that's cool too. But either way, I'd like to thank you for watching this video. This has been JaangoPops, and there will probably be a video up relatively soon after this one, talking about the PS5, Last of Us, which, oh boy, and maybe even something involving Pokemon. So yeah, if you're interested in any of those things, stick around. Remember, you can always catch me. Well, you can't always catch me, but you can catch me at some random times on twitch.tv/JaangoPops, where I'll be streaming, at least until further notice. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching this video. Sorry for disappearing, and hopefully I can get stuff situated soon. So yeah, I'm terrible at outros. See ya!